Montezuma, he had over 600 concubines. Chocolate is an aphrodisiac. He used to drink 50 cups of these a day. Chili peppers.
Chili in your hot chocolate?
This is how
is
this
not right.
king used to.
There's something wrong here.
Something worked for him because he was able to satisfy 600 women. When you take a sip, because you're going to taste this. This is the original beginning of hot chocolate. Yeah, normally it would be hot.
Whoa.
Okay, 50 of those.
Today, Jenny Patrizia, the Sexy Nutritionist, is back. She's got the lowdown on whether hot chocolate is sexy and whether it's good for you. And what about milk? They say it does a body good, but is it sexy? We'll find out. Welcome back one more
Thank you,
time,
sweetheart. I'm
Jenny
so excited
Patrizia.
to be here again.
I will just say your books are Eat Sexy, Lose Weight.
Yes.
And what is this one?
69 quickie meals.
All right.
I ran out of 70
I'm not even
recipes,
go
so
there.
I had to stop at 69.
Of course.
Yes.
So today, the history of hot chocolate. I'm a huge chocolate fiend,
I
as you know.
See, I did it just for you.
Thank you.
Just for you. Look at all the goodies I brought you.
All right, so I've got, what, 300 kinds of hot chocolate?
All kinds. You know, I'm going to take you through the history of hot chocolate. I don't think people realize how hot chocolate started, and it was back in Mayan times. Did you know the Mesopotamian king, what's his name? Montezuma.
I met him once.
You did?
I interviewed him.
Did he say anything about me?
He was, yeah, but I can't
that's
say
secret, right?
Yeah.
No, because you know what? He had over 600 concubines.
Well, actually, I don't tell you what he said.
So bad. No, I was the one that
He
made
said
him last because I showed him how to do the hot chocolate, okay? And that's actually what he used. I'm going to show you the recipe of what he did, okay? He would
This
drink
provided
50,
the fuel that
yes,
kept
because
him...
hot chocolate is an aphrodisiac. Okay?
All right.
And
I guess
chocolate,
600 concubines.
you have to keep up. He used to drink 50 cups of these a day.
50 cups a day.
50 cups
that
a
guy
day.
was wired.
Well, he had to be. Otherwise, how could he satisfy
I've seen
all
what
these
happens
women?
when you have a few cans of Coke
No,
or Pepsi,
and wait
but
until
let
I tell
alone...
you what else he put into this thing, okay? Now, first of all, chocolate is very good. Now, here's a little chocolate, okay? This is 100% cacao or cocoa bean, okay? No sugar or milk has been added to it, okay? This is...
That has my name. You're waving that in front
Yeah,
of me.
but you know what? Keep in mind, no sugar added, okay? This is
I'm a
true.
little bit of it. Oh.
You can eat all of
Is
this
it
as much
bitter?
as you... Very much. This is a true cacao bean
Well,
itself.
I told you beforehand, I'm on a diet, so hopefully this will help me not.
Rich in antioxidants, more than any berries, fruits, vegetables out there. Did you know that? But you'll see that it's very bitter. You can taste the chocolate, but it's very bitter.
So chocolate has more antioxidants
than anything else in the world.
It is very bitter.
Very bitter. Because
This might cure my chocolate tooth right here.
Absolutely. You know what? If you add a little bit of honey, a little just sweetness to it, you can probably get away with eating, and that's a healthy alternative to obviously the milk bar chocolates. But yes, it's an acquired taste. Well, that's what he used to do. That's how he used to make his hot chocolate. It's 100% cacao bean. Okay, so he used to have that.
But he put something else in the hot chocolate.
Well, let me show you what he used to do, okay?
So nobody eats this raw?
Unless you're a real health nut, that you really are looking for the antioxidants that way. Wow. Yeah, no, not really. I mean, it's an acquired taste, obviously. Okay, so here's some of it ground. Okay, so what he used to do is he used to put the cacao powder or bean, they used to grind it, whatnot. So he would put that there. If you're gonna hold that for me, I'm gonna use you. Then what he also used to put is cornmeal. Believe it or not.
Cornmeal and chocolate. I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, wait until, okay. And chili peppers.
Chili in your hot chocolate?
This is how this
right.
king used to...
There's something wrong here.
Something worked for him because he was able to satisfy 600 women, okay? And keep them 50 times a day. So when you take a sip, because you're going to taste this, when you take a sip, keep in mind, this is what he used to put in his hot chocolate, and he used to drink 50 cups a day. No milk during those times, water. So here's some water.
Well, they had goats or something, didn't they?
Well, maybe for sacrifice, but I don't know.
Water in that.
So I'm going to mix it for you. This is his recipe.
This is like Nestle Quick, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be delicious, baby. It's going to soothe, goes down.
So some of this is in there?
Some of that, chili
chili
pepper,
pepper,
cornmeal, water.
Am I going to throw up?
You know what? If you do, can you go that way?
Yeah, you may be wearing this in a second. Yeah.
Okay, so that's honestly what he used to do and how he used to drink in the Maya times, the king and all his subjects, whatever they used to. This is how they used to drink.
And I'm supposed to try this?
This is the original beginning of hot chocolate.
The original
you guys.
secret, Jenny's secret recipe.
Not mine. His. This is how it all started. Okay, and we're gonna go through it and how we became to where we are.
So this is documented. You're not making this up.
Yes, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up.
How to kill off
the host?
Yeah.
I can take over. No, this is true.
And it would be warm normally, right? This a little bit.
Yes.
This is room temperature. So.
Yes. Yeah. Normally it would be hot.
Whoa.
Okay, 50 of those.
50.
But keep in mind, okay, with the cacao bean and the chili peppers, two of which are very rich in aphrodisiac foods, they will increase circulation in your body.
It's got a kick.
Blood
See,
flow, yeah.
The thing is, okay, the chocolate actually tasted good in the beginning, but then the chili pepper kicks in, and what else? Whatever.
And cornmeal.
And cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
And
Just
then it
around
just
the
kicks you.
cornmeal.
It's like a kick in the mouth.
So, Am
Am I going to try this again?
Well, now, yes, and we're going to go through the history and I'm going to show you what happened later. So what do you think?
I think it's good we have Nestle. So, so Nestle came along and said,
no, not yet. Nestle did not come along. Hold that. You're not done with it yet. Okay. Then came the Aztecs. Okay, and the Aztecs took that same recipe. Okay, but they decided to add a little bit.
They need a little something extra.
Yeah, a little something extra. So they're adding a little bit of vanilla. So they added a little
tame
bit
it
of
down,
vanilla.
right?
I'm not quite sure exactly why. I think they just wanted to add their own little signature branding to it. So they added a little vanilla. So go ahead. That's the Aztec recipe that took it and transformed it. I told you we're going through the process of how we became. Any changes?
Well, it's a little smoother up front, like I say, but it still has that kick. I mean,
Okay.
it's like now it's so much in my throat that I think that's all I can taste is like the kick. So.
So here, I'm not going to torture you. Okay, so that was the original
Interesting, though.
hot chocolate.
How do you know this?
I know everything. What don't I know?
I'm
Anything that has
impressed.
to do with food, baby.
Yeah.
I know all of
No,
it.
you really
And
do.
I do help you about aphrodisiac. This is obviously a very powerful aphrodisiac drink.
But I think you just need like lots of water, though. You'd be drinking tons of water afterward.
Well,
I think.
it's an acquired taste, and I think once you're acquired to it, it wouldn't bother you as much. You know, some people can eat spicier foods than others.
That's
so
the
for
thing.
them, I
yeah.
think they're just used
See,
to it. So it's not something that they would have to wash
Or
down.
like mild, like at Taco Bell, you get strong,
Right.
mild. I'd get like the.
Right, exactly.
You know.
The heart, yes. So then what happened was after that, when the Spaniards came and they landed and whatnot, they took that recipe, they took it to Europe. They obviously took off the chili peppers. They didn't like the chili peppers, so they removed the chili peppers from
smart
the
in Europe,
recipe.
you know?
Okay, so that's how we lost the chili peppers. That's why Nestle doesn't come with chili peppers in it. And what they substituted instead was sugar. So now that's
See,
when we
now we're
added the sugar.
talking.
Okay,
Now
but
you're
still
talking
no
my
milk.
language.
So now it was just cornmeal, the cocoa bean or cacao bean, and sugar.
Do I
and
get to
water.
taste it with sugar?
Well, no.
A lot of sugar.
right. Because what happened after that, then that recipe was taken by the Netherlands, the Belgium type of countries. Then they're the ones that introduced milk. Okay? What they noticed was introducing milk into the chocolate made it a solid, which is why we now have the milk chocolate. As you know, as the Hershey bars, that's how we have the milk chocolates nowadays, okay? So with that said, now they were drinking hot chocolate as we know it, somewhat similar as to what we know now chocolate to be. But now different countries make it very different also. Did you know that? Okay, I'm gonna have you taste.
Nobody uses the chili pepper anymore.
Nobody uses the chili pepper anymore, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know our version of hot chocolate, which we'll start, well, because that will end up with that one. Okay, one of the versions of the Netherlands and Belgium, Spain, the way they make their hot chocolate, I'm making a mess. Hey, I don't do about perfection. I just cook with passion, not perfection. Okay?
You're like a chemist in her
I
laboratory
am.
with
You know what?
mixing
Don't
all
disrupt
these.
me, baby. Don't disrupt me. Okay. So they do it with the milk chocolate or the water or milk. Okay. But one of the ways that the Spanish and other countries cook it is they actually add. This is cornstarch. Okay. They actually add a little bit of cornstarch. Do you know what cornstarch does when you add it to some liquidy type of food?
Oh, does it fizz or expand or it tastes good?
It thickens
Anything
it.
Oh, it thickens. Okay.
It thickens it, and so that's how they prefer to drink their chocolate. They prefer it to be kind of a consistency of chocolate pudding. That's their chocolate.
I love those. See, now we're getting closer
The
all the time.
hot chocolate, see how it's thickening a little
I'm sorry, we
bit?
have to take a break, but you
Oh,
can stir
sure.
that during the break,
I'll
and I'll
stir,
try it when
baby,
we come
I'll
back.
stir.
So we'll be right back. And we are back with Jenny Patrizia, the Sexy Nutritionist. She's been stirring this during the break.
I've been stirring, baby. I love to stir. You know that.
So when do I get to?
Okay, right now. Ready?
All right.
Okay, so we added a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it. They like it thick, just like me. So we like a little bit thicker. Like I said, it's consistency more of a chocolate pudding type is how Spain tends to like it a little bit more.
This is good. You can keep talking. I'm drinking.
Oh, no, but I have more for you to taste. Come
that
here,
is good.
come here.
Okay,
Isn't
now
that
we've
good?
gotten
Okay,
rid
now
of
we're getting
the
closer.
kick. Now it's just it tastes
Okay.
sweet. Anything sweet goes down really well.
Right, so obviously you're familiar. Of course, you're going to like this one because this is the typical.
So corn syrup and sugar is the secret to everything.
Well, for their hot chocolate, yes. Okay, here, we're going to try it with milk a little bit. No, you don't want to save the milk. But you can see, Americans, what they do here in the USA, we like our packet of hot chocolate. We can do it with water or milk. So we have that option. And of course, what do we always put on our hot chocolate?
Marshmallows or...
Marshmallows.
If I go to Starbucks, I get whipped cream.
Or whipped cream, exactly. But see, yeah. I didn't bring the whipped cream, actually. But yes, whipped cream.
So you don't know how to make good American hot chocolate, then.
I do too. I'm just saving on the calories, okay? I'm saving you the calories. So here's a little bit. I know it's weird. So that's, of course, that one with the marshmallows. That's
Except
something
I can't get the marshmallows. Is the only problem.
I gave you too little. But you're used to. That's more of the flavor that I think we're all used to.
There's one on the edge. Okay, I got one marshmallow.
So that's a traditional, good old hot chocolate. And the interesting thing about American hot chocolate is I think one of the culturally we can identify our hot chocolate in a cold day when we're coming in from the snow.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
We get our little warm hot chocolate as a comfort food, right? A cozy comfort food. But hot chocolate also can be, in different cultures, it's seen in very different ways. For example, in Puerto Rico, what they do with hot chocolate is they use it during funerals. That's what they serve.
During funerals?
In funerals. After a funeral, they come over to the person's house if they're deceased, and they serve hot chocolate with cheese. It's a very traditional...
With cheese?
With cheese or some bread or things like that. But hot chocolate is the... Maybe it's part of a
That's
comfort
depressing.
thing too, though. But,
now I'm going to think of that every time I have a hot
be...
chocolate. Who died around here?
No, but so definitely hot chocolate can carry different meanings to different people, to different cultures and behaviors. So it's not, and of course, as we saw in the beginning,
hot chocolate is a happy food. You have it at weddings. You don't have it
well,
at funerals.
ask Montezuma.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that made him very happy,
yeah.
right? But what's interesting, and I bet you didn't know this, in Belgium, for example, did you know there's such a thing as white hot chocolate?
No, I've heard of white chocolate, but not
There's white hot chocolates, and you can actually find white hot chocolate in any grocery store here in America. Did you guys see? I probably didn't even know.
No.
So see, I don't want to mix it with the...
It's sugar.
This is white. Yes, I'm positive.
You're talking my language,
I'm
right?
the Sexy
Sugar.
Nutritionist. I know what I'm talking about, baby. Come on. Okay, so here. So you can substitute it with milk or water. So this will be your first time drinking this, huh?
Yeah, no,
Good.
it's not. She's giving me the white powder. I don't know, people. What's in here? And it came from Europe. Where was this from? Amsterdam? The white powder from Amsterdam. Uh-oh, I'm kind of worried.
Don't worry, I wash my hands. I'm clean, baby. I'm clean. So is my drinks. I will never poison you. Intentionally, no.
Well, if there's any residue from the chili, it'll
That's
kill
why I
anything,
want to make sure
so.
that I don't mix it together. See?
This is
chocolate,
melting
yes.
in my hand, by the way. Can I?
Yeah, I can't believe you actually are enjoying that. It's a very acquired taste.
It is an acquired taste, but I tell you, I'm hungry enough though right now.
Yeah, oh my gosh, honey. Okay. So this is your first time, Mr. Greg, white hot chocolate.
This could start a whole new tradition.
It could, you know what? And you can top it with whipped cream, whatnot also. What do you think?
It's good. It has more, it tastes like vanilla. You know, it has more of a...
Vanilla,
I'm trying to think
creamier,
of,
lighter
yeah,
taste.
yeah.
Sweet, softer, right?
Yeah.
A little bit softer. But obviously, I think you'd prefer the milk chocolate above the
Well,
white chocolate.
I'm a chocolate fiend.
I know. So see, so that's not for you then.
But it's not bad. I mean,
Not
it's
bad.
much better
It's
than the chili
doable.
pepper one.
It's well, yeah, but the chili pepper, you know what that will do to you. Come on. Okay. Now in Mexico, what they do, we'll take this one that we already created, is they actually add the hot chocolate, like we discovered here. You're gonna help me. Put a little bit of dash of vanilla in there. This is how they make their hot chocolate.
No, I'm not much of a cook with a dash.
Just a little bit. There you go.
Is that a dash?
And what in Mexico, how they drink their hot chocolate is with vanilla and cinnamon.
That's not like a little whiskey flask or something, is it?
And a little bit of liquor. No. A little bit of cinnamon. So it's cinnamon and vanilla with their hot chocolate is how it's drunk in Mexico.
Cinnamon and vanilla. So again, we're going
Smell
back to the...
Smell that.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't that smell good?
Yeah, but
It's like a chocolate cinnamon roll.
It smells yeah, like a cinnamon roll. A movie I just saw that
Which one?
from somebody I interviewed, they said that they told women that they should put cinnamon rolls in the oven when you have a guy over on a date.
That's right,
it makes
because the scent.
smell good.
Well, the scent. Did you know it increases the men's blood flow to the genitalia? There's been research done. I know these things. This is what I
Just
do.
before I drink it.
I know these things. I know about my foods and what can pick up a man.
But it is strong, I'm telling you.
Do we put a little bit too much cinnamon in the?
I'm gonna need like the fire hose here to put out the fire because
Do you want some water?
It's a
I
little bit
can't.
strong.
Okay. Well, obviously we didn't do it proportionally, obviously, because you had drank most of it already. But
But it does smell. I'll give you this. It smells very good. It smells
but you would
good.
try to put a little bit. And again, it's what your culture's used to. You know, to the Maya people,
I'm used
they
to the
would have seen
chocolate
you as it
pudding one.
was because you couldn't drink their drink,
Oh.
right?
No, I have more. I have European taste.
European. So you are more into the Belgian, which is the milk chocolate with milk and then with cream and
corn
maybe
syrup.
and the cornstarch, right? I mean the cornstarch,
Corn syrup,
yeah, to thicken it a little bit.
See?
So you like thicker. Okay. So now milk. Let's go in right into milk.
Okay.
Because milk is a very interesting.
And it's a key ingredient of hot chocolate.
It's a key ingredient to hot chocolate, but did you know milk is very healthy for you? It helps curb your diet. It can help you lose weight. The proteins
That's what those
in milk,
commercials all say?
They can. The proteins in the milk help you burn fat. The problem with milk, one of the things you have to worry about is if you're a diabetic, you should probably try to avoid milk because there are sugars in milk that will pretty much.
So I may need a
make
Kleenex
it
after
unbalanced.
that other segment.
Oh, you okay? Here, wash it down with some milk. Come here, baby. Big glass of milk. But milk, you know, it's really good. And I know people talk about. Are you not lactose intolerant, are you?
Oh, now you ask me.
Are you?
No,
well,
okay.
before you drink the milk, are you or no?
No.
Okay. But did you know that when people say, "Oh, I'm allergic to milk," there's really no
Milk
such
is
thing.
what I use to wash everything down. You know that.
Yes.
Cookies. What
Yes.
This is
the
my
milk.
friend.
So see,
this is my best friend right
This is
here.
a regular, nice white.
Is this non-fat
glass
or
of
fat?
That is low fat, 2%.
Low fat.
Just
Okay.
2%, not bad. So that's the regular milk, because I'm going to have you taste all the kinds of milk. But people, when they say they're lactose intolerant, what that means is.
It tastes good, although I got a little bit of the aftertaste of the cinnamon and the
my
chili
gosh.
pepper. But you know, other than
Honey,
that, it
okay,
tastes,
it's
it
just
tastes
milk.
like your milk. Okay.
Okay, but what lactose intolerant is basically our bodies can't process the certain sugars, which lactose is a sugar, and we can't process it, or certain people cannot break it down.
Yeah, you know I don't have a problem processing
So
sugar.
no. Well, it's a special kind of sugar that's found in milk, so that's what they're reacting to. So it just makes them bloated and gassy, and they don't. And that's what because their stomach's not able to break that enzyme down. Okay. So with that said, they have other options. Okay. So behind you, these are some options if they can't drink milk, but they still want their milk in their cereal.
Soy. Okay.
That they can drink. So if you hand me a cup, you can taste soy. Now soy, it is a healthier version, but did you know that soy in its natural state, it's just grounded soybeans.
It's like lumpy.
It's grounded soybeans with milk. It's just the way it's
Oh,
pouring.
it's just coming out. Okay.
And what it is, it's we can't really, you know, in the western part of the world, if we were to taste real soy milk, we would not care for it. That's why you'll see vanilla,
not real.
chocolate.
Oh.
It is. It's just flavored.
Flavored.
Because real soy milk tastes
Little
very
flavor's
bean,
good.
like very beany, very like
Oh,
bean
like
taste.
this.
Not quite.
Not
but
as
it's just
bitter.
very right. So it has to be flavored somehow. But the problem with soy milk, though, is that, and I hear, oh, soy is great, but too much of soy can actually, did you know that it has natural estrogen in it? And if you eat too much soy, yes.
What are you trying to do to me?
That's right. You can actually increase your estrogen level, but a little bit isn't going to hurt you.
We did shows about that. What happens when guys, like
You
from
know,
steroids when they
Yeah,
start.
I
growing.
might have to bring an
But,
extra, you know what, for you know? Okay. But that's soy. Okay, and that's the vanilla flavored. You know, for people who don't like the milk, or
Yeah.
because they just
I have to admit, I've had soy milk at home before. Actually, when I go home, but I never.
you?
I always go for the regular.
For the
Yeah,
regular, I
it's-
think-
To me, it's.
if you can't, like I said, soy. There's been such a misconception, and I know people are always shocked when I say this.
You know
but
what? It needs
too
more
much of
sugar.
soy.
It just needs
yeah,
sugar.
but too much soy also is not good for you. It will alter
Oh.
your hormonal balance in your body because
Yeah,
it
see,
mimics
that's-
estrogen in your body. You don't want that,
That's
especially
right.
guys.
I
You don't want that.
Manly
And
milk.
with kids, then you want to stick to that.
We'll be right back. And we are back with Jenny Patrizia. Okay, so I'm not crazy about soy milk, but what else have you got?
You know what? Another option that people tend to do, because soy milk is also can be an acquired taste also. I mean, you weren't too crazy about it, right? You prefer the natural milk. But one of the things that has been recently very common is almond milk.
Oh,
Are you allergic to
I haven't
nuts?
heard it. No.
Okay,
no.
good, because I don't want to kill you right now. Hand me a cup, please.
As far as I know, I'm not really allergic to anything. I get hay fever in the summer, when everything's blooming or whatever, but
well,
that's about
and you
it.
know, the thing with almond milk, you have to be careful because of that. I mean, obviously, nuts is a very dangerous allergy that, you know, if you would know. But a very popular option in today, besides the milk, just
pour it on
covered
yourself,
also with my milk. Yeah, I know. Is almond milk, and so that's pretty much kind of replacing soy because soy having so many higher levels of estrogen and almond having much more protein. But smell
like
it
an
and
almond
taste
bar.
it. That's what. See if you like that.
Smells decent.
What do you think?
It's a little more neutral. It has a little bit of a, I'm thinking of like an almond bar, so it's okay. Okay, truthfully, I still like my regular milk
Right,
better.
of course.
It's okay.
I know, me too,
It
me
tastes
too.
a little watery, a little
Yeah,
thin.
it's a little thinner. Yes, almond milk tends to be a little bit thinner. It's harder to thicken out. The soy they can thicken a little bit, not too much, but the almond milk tends
What
to run
about from
a little bit
coconuts?
watery.
Don't they drink coconuts or something? Is that
Coconut
water or
milk
is it
too.
milk? There's milk. See, there,
Coconut
yeah.
milk, yeah.
Maybe that's what I was
absolutely.
expecting.
And that's
like,
also very healthy. And I know it has fats, but it's good fats too. But I don't know if they necessarily have it. I think you can find juices or things that have coconut milk in it. But the popular one that's coming out now tends to be almond milk.
Almond.
Especially in kids nowadays. They're introducing almond milks into their cereals more than they did the regular milk or the soy milk. One of the reasons people tend to shy from the regular milk is because milk, because it comes obviously from a cow, they're injected with certain hormones that we end up having into our body, which is why ladies, especially teenagers nowadays, they're developing much more quicker.
Wow.
You know,
So do
they're
I
getting
want to
their
know
cycle
what
much
kind of
better.
hormones are actually?
I don't think you'd want to know.
Oh.
But you know, whatever, and also antibiotics. So that's why we're also more resistant towards antibiotics too. So that
Oh, so
and when we
that's
drink
not even-
antibiotics, it's not affecting us as much either.
Wow.
Because of the milk. So that's why people are trying to change to other things. But I think the key they have to understand is all moderation. Really is what it comes down to is moderation. You know.
The more chocolate you eat, the better. That's all I know.
You're still okay. The chocolate. Now, another milk out there is sweetened condensed milk. Have you ever had sweetened condensed milk? This is milk.
If I ever have, it's been a long, long time. I
Okay.
don't even think so. But it's
People-
like, or what is that dry, powdered milk? I've had powdered
Powdered
milk.
milk, right? It's basically milk, but you know, you have to add water. It's dehydrated.
Is that what the astronauts use?
I'm not sure what but I don't know. But they probably could. It would make sense, yeah. Because then they could just powder it and mix it together, and they don't have it. But
Okay, this chocolate was really strong. Let me think.
well, you know what? If you eat that, you dip that in this. Because I can actually make a recipe with it's a low fat.
Should we do it now?
But the problem with sweetened condensed milk, it's loaded in sugar. Okay, let me give you an example. Because this is 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of this has 22 grams of sugar, which is 50%, about 56% or more of this is sugar. That's how much
But
little
how
milk
much
there is
sugar
in
do
there.
you need every day? How many grams?
You shouldn't have no, you shouldn't even have that as your target goal. No sugar is
Because no, I should
better.
probably have a couple of cups of that, right?
No, no. You want to say no. So obviously, all the ingredients it says milk and sugar. That's all that's in here. But over half
My kind
of
of
it
people,
is
but
sugar.
that's okay.
Over half of it is sugar. Okay, that's how thick that. Look at that thickness. I'm going to pour it in here so you can see the thickness.
So what's the argument?
that
Why do
thickness.
people?
Look at that.
Wow. So
That's sugar, you
What is it
guys.
normally used for? Cooking or baking? Or what are
Cooking
they-
and baking, exactly. Mainly you'll
So
see.
nobody would really drink this.
I've known of people who drink it. This is not something that you would just drink. This is mainly for cooking.
Can I try it?
You can try it, yeah. In fact, if you want to dip the chocolate in there, but you can
Okay, first I'll
drink
just try it.
Oh my gosh, getting such a sugar rush. That's sweetened condensed milk.
No, that's good stuff.
And did you know that if you actually put that in a pot and you boil it, it turns to caramel? It will turn brown.
Really?
If you seal it and you don't open it and you boil the whole can, it turns.
Well, it's got to be good for you.
I know.
it
So
turns to
obviously,
caramel.
I don't approve this, obviously, because it's loaded in sugar. But I'm just giving you an idea of all types of sugars out there. So that's called the sweetened condensed milk.
Is that what's in Oreo cookies?
Well, no. See, now I want to test you. Are you ready for a game? You want to play a game with me?
As long as it involves food, yes.
Okay. I want to know if you can tell the difference between low fat, full fat, sugar-free, full sugar. Okay, I'm gonna test you. Okay, can
anything
you do
loaded
it?
with sugar and chocolate, I can detect right away.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Here, I know. Don't look at the box because I changed it. But here on one side, you have the real Oreo cookie, full fat, full sugar, and on the other side, depending on which one it is, you have sugar-free Oreo cookie.
Oh.
Let's see if you can taste the difference. So take one from here first, and then one from here, so you can taste the difference. Okay. You can wash it down with a sink.
Yeah.
Or I can get you a glass of milk and water.
It tastes good. It tastes like an Oreo cookie. Wow. Honestly, I don't know if I can even taste the difference.
Really? Good.
I'll probably have to eat a couple of both of them.
Okay, listen. I know what you're trying to do. Don't cheat.
I think I better.
So, what would you think? I mean, if you had a guess, what would you say is
I'm trying to think, did the last one
sugar-free?
have more taste?
You can.
Would I say? I think maybe this one would be the regular, and that's the.
That's the sugar-free, and okay, so you're saying that this one is the sugar-free, and this is the regular.
I guess.
Okay, you're so wrong. It's the other way around.
Other way around. Wow.
So
Because I actually noticed more of like flavor, I thought, with this one.
Yeah, so see, that's interesting because what I'm trying to show you here is that there are other options, and people try to shy away from, stay away from, oh, sugar-free, it's got to be nasty.
But the only way I can really be sure would be trying about 5 more of each.
Right, yeah, that's not going to happen. I can't let you happen. I can't let
You're so
that
lucky
happen
I'm
on my
a
watch.
diet. I would just take that from
No,
you,
I
but
can't let
I'm
that
on a
happen.
diet,
No.
so I
See,
can't
no. So see, it's good. So see, you understand? So you can do the sugar-free and still, lower some calories that way. Okay, where's my spoon?
Peaches?
Peaches, yes, fruit cocktails. But where is my spoon?
I'll drink it out of the can
Okay,
if
drink
I
it.
have
All right. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is.
Okay. We'll be
Let
a little
me
more.
feed you. Come here, baby.
Okay.
Come here. All right. Now, one of it is full, sugar syrup, high sugar syrup. One is very light in syrup. Doesn't that taste yummy? Okay, so taste it, flavor it, okay?
It tastes like regular peaches.
And I don't even know because I wrote it underneath it, so I don't know until it.
Maybe a little thinner sauce, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Or maybe not as thick. I mean, but it tastes good. It tastes
Okay.
like I would think it's the real thing.
Okay, and this is the other one.
I think I would think that's the real and the other was the light, just because it seems like that
see,
tastes a little bit.
Okay, so you think this is the real one.
I think.
Okay, so you think this is the real one and this is the light syrup.
Yeah.
Wrong again.
Wow.
This is the light syrup. This is the full-on syrup.
I got them both wrong.
Yeah. So you can really taste the difference. Okay, baby, you're 0 for 2. Come on.
Yeah, but
But see, but that's good because you're proving my
So
point.
what is it? What's in there?
You're
Fake
proving my
sugar?
point.
Why am I? What's
It's
whatever
corn
it is?
syrup.
Corn syrup. Okay.
It's corn syrup. So it adds that sweetness to it. It's what it is. Okay. All right. Here, if you want to get a chip.
Oh,
for me.
okay. And we're almost out of time here, but we'll have time for one more.
We'll do one more. Okay, dip that in there and taste that. This is ranch.
Okay, I like ranch. I always get ranch.
Okay.
It's good. That's my ranch dressing for you.
So you can use this for veggies. Obviously you want to go for the fat-free version. So one's full fat, one's fat-free.
My salad at the.
Salad, exactly. Veggies and peas. So
Wow,
which one do you think is
those
the
tasted
fat-free?
so similar. I'd have to almost try it again just to be sure. Seriously. Not
Oh,
even
then
joking.
here, then you should try it
But
again because
maybe
it's
the first one though would be. All right. And now I'm getting confused. Which one was?
I think you should taste it again.
They tasted almost identical though. I don't even think I can taste a difference.
That's a good sign.
Maybe the first one. I don't know.
Okay, so the first one you think is the real one?
Yes, yeah.
So this is the first one we did, so you believe that's the real one. That's right.
Oh.
You got that one right.
Well, I'm sorry, we are out of time, but I wanted to thank you. Jenny Patrizia, the Sexy Nutritionist. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time.